Another strong point of hypnosis is, and you know this more clearly than almost anyone since you've been dealing with power of suggestion. Power of suggestion is really power of activating a thought that law of attraction is going to respond to. Don't misunderstand the power of these thoughts. When you focus upon something, you radiate a thought that universal forces are responding to, you see. So it's no wonder that someone who lives in a household that witnesses a certain lifestyle would activate that thought and then begin to attract the same thing and feel like the cork on the raging sea with no control of their own life. But no one does not have control of their own life. Everyone does once you get to the vibrational heart of things. We visited with someone recently who was just always wanting approval from her mother who never gave it to her. And we say, the mistake that you make is wanting the approval from your mother when what you really wanted was alignment with your source. It's easy to get hypnotized to believe that all of your well-being is going to flow through the vortex called mother, but then she must always be present, and she must always be connected, and she must always be aware of you, and she must always be focused upon you. Otherwise you feel like a puppet that someone has let go of the strings, you see. So we would like to say that, of course, it is natural that you would pick up inclinations from the environment in which you live. And it is a wonderful thing that you have these environments that cause your own personal preferences to be born. But if there is anything that we wish that you all would leave this gathering with a determination, maybe you haven't accomplished it yet, but a determination to accomplish, it would be this: I want to care how I feel, and I want that to matter more than everything else put together. I want to care how I feel. Because if you'll leave here saying, I care how I feel, I care so much that I'll change the thought that doesn't feel good. I care so much that I'll focus upon the person that's easy to feel good when I focus upon them. I care so much that I will not dredge up past things that made me uncomfortable every time I dredged it up. I care so much that I will focus in a way that feels good. I care so much that I will listen to the calling of my source, even if it calls me into rage. I care so much that I'm going to listen for that consistent, steady voice. And we think it would be a wonderful thing in the way that you mean hypnosis, to be so actively aware of the vibration of source that we just went right to it. In other words, if you were following the suggestions of your inner being, if you had practiced yourself subject by subject, leaning by leaning, fork by fork, into vibrational alignment with how your source feels about you in every moment, oh, what a hypnotic trance that would be. You would walk around and you would be saying, whether you say it out loud, we'd like you to, or whether you say it to yourself, I am a wonderful being. There is nothing that I cannot achieve. The world addresses itself to me always in positive ways. Everything always works out magnificently for me. I live a charmed life. Things are supposed to and always do go well for me. Seas part for me. I have the resources of the universe at my disposal. I live in an environment where I'm inspired to a new thought, and as soon as I give birth to it, things align in order to bring me the actualization or the manifestation of it. I am an extension of source energy. I am God in a physical body, and I am good. And because I am good, good things come to me. And if I am sick, it is temporary because it is natural that I be well. And if I am not abundant of things that are important to me, it is temporary because it is natural that I be abundant. And there is nothing that I'm supposed to do, but all kinds of things that I want to do. If you were listening to the hypnotic voice of your source, you'd be constantly hearing the drum beating that says, you are loved and you are worthy and you are valued and life is supposed to be good for you. You are worthy, you are valued, you are loved, and life is supposed to be good for you. We want nothing more than for you to begin listening for and train yourself into the vibrational, hypnotic trance of source energy, who knows your value. And once you get that basis built, once you remember who you are, you remember your value and your goodness, then life's going to give you stuff. And when you're in a place where you're not living the fulfillment of what you want, you'll remember, but it's temporary, because I am loved and I am worthy and it's supposed to go well for me. And then it does, you see. Something more?
No, I think you covered it. Thank you. I appreciate you very much, and Esther and Jerry. Thank you.